What's up, dudes and dudettes? Welcome to Everybody Podcast, and this is a segment we like to call Everybody's Movies. This is our second movie. I gave some clues to maybe for you guys to guess to see if you would, find out what movie it was. I actually haven't looked at the comments, so I don't know if anybody guessed or not. But anyways, if you did, the movie that I chose is Survival of the Dead.
Yeah.
Directed by George A. Romero, who is the guy who's notorious for his zombie films. Stars Alan Van Sprang, Kenneth Welsh, Devin Bostick, Kathleen Monroe, and Richard Fitzpatrick.
Bunch of people nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, a bunch of people nobody's ever heard of. Budget, this I found fucking crazy. And so the budget to this movie was $4 million.
Word.
The box office?
That's not a lot of money.
It isn't.
Yeah, but the box office was only $3,086.78.
It's because it didn't go. It probably only went to a couple of theaters.
It was $386,000.
That's a way different number than you said first.
Sorry.
Still pretty low.
386. Yeah, with a $4 million budget.
It was like $3,000. Just opened in one theater across the entire planet. One theater. But it's still at $300,000. I'm sure it only opened to a couple, maybe 100 theaters all over the world.
Yeah, because that's, man, for a $4 million budget, that sucks.
Yeah,
well, it's kind of a movie that wasn't written to make a box office. It was made to kind of make money off of like after theater sales, like selling the fucking streaming sites is what it is now. But it used to be, selling to
DVDs and
DVDs and video rentals and things like that.
So I'm going to summarize this movie up. Survival of the Dead here. So two families are on an island, and they're basically trying to fight for control of the island. The O'Flynn's, they want to shoot and kill zombies, whereas the Muldoons want to quarantine the zombies and try to find a possible solution and maybe save them or have them eat something other than humans, maybe act civil. So they're basically just two families going head to head trying to control the island. And that's I guess you would say that's the plot of the movie right there.
Yeah.
It's them guys trying to gain control.
Which side do you agree with?
I think they should die, dude. I would kill them.
Let's just be honest. The Muldoons don't agree with their own side.
Yeah.
By the fucking third act of the movie, that guy's just shooting zombies in the head anyway.
Yeah. The one dude even said, lately, we're supposed to be keeping these, but lately we've been dropping them like flies,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he comes up with some excuse like, there's some that aren't worth saving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to say that there's smart zombies out there, but I don't think that smart zombies really exist. But let's go to some reactions here. So we're gonna do a first watch and then current watch. My first watch was when it first came out in 2010. That's the year it came out. And let's see, I was only like 20 something, right? And back then, I'm still really into zombies now, but back then I was like a fanatic, so I thought the movie was just absolutely fantastic. When I went back to watch it, I had mixed feelings. Like, I didn't like it as much. I thought it was I thought the story wasn't good enough. The acting is not good.
Tell me why the army guy looks like he could be Tom Arnold's son.
Tom Arnold?
You know who Tom Arnold is? No? I can't really.
Maybe I'm
He
not
was
good
in
with
Trailer
names.
Park Boys.
Okay.
In like one of the season with Snoop Dogg, and he was like super stoked to be around the Trailer Park Boys and everything.
No.
What about you?
I don't remember my first reaction, but I do. The reaction of my current watch was like, this movie sucks.
How?
It was, I don't know. It felt lazy and just like
I'm
mushed
so
together.
glad you
and
just used that word
rushed.
because that was the word I wanted to use. The whole,
Lazy?
every aspect of this movie is just lazy.
I have a little
The
different.
fucking dialogue is lazy.
I
the
care.
fucking actors
I don't
seem like they
care
don't want
about
to be there.
any of them characters.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not. It didn't.
the
I
worst
wasn't
part about
interested
it.
in the story.
The worst part about it for me, and I know I'm kind of getting ahead a little bit, is like what you just said. I don't care about any of the characters. But I'm like, okay, it is a zombie movie, so I don't have to care about these characters. If anything, it just makes it better when they die.
Right. Yeah.
And then they don't die. And I'm like, well, this was a fucking disappointment.
They
Yeah.
didn't establish any relationship with the character. Like, when they kidnapped the one army girl, it was like, okay.
Yeah, and
Like,
when Cisco dies, it's just
wasn't-
like, oh,
it
all right.
wasn't
And then it
like-
wasn't even a good
Yeah.
death. It was
Yeah.
just like, he just shot himself in the head.
It wasn't
was
like,
just so
oh
stupid.
no. It's like, oh.
So I've never seen this movie until today, and
So, first watch and
first
current watch.
and current watch, and I laid my expectations really low for this because I don't.
Going into it, you
Why?
had
Yeah,
really
I
low
don't really
expect-
like zombie movies. The only one I really like is Zombieland, and that's just for comedy purpose. Like I like all the actors in
See,
it.
Let me ask you this: is it because all zombie movies are usually the
Exactly the same. Yes. So I was like, this is gonna be whatever, but it actually turned out better than I anticipated.
same? Okay, so there is some positive.
Yeah,
there.
it was pretty good. I think they had like a good story for like the first 30 minutes, and then they're like, how do I wrap all these things I set up? And then they just like got lazy at the end. They're like, okay, so I don't know how to explain
It
it.
felt like a rushed movie.
Yeah, like at first I'm like, this could be good, and then like at the end everything just was dumb. Cause like the guy got secretly bit, which is always the fucking story in a
Yeah,
zombie movie.
always,
Yeah.
man.
Was
Like,
it even a secret? Like, did he get bit?
No,
No,
he
he got blood in his
told the
mouth.
girl. Yeah, he told the girl. He's like,
From biting that
no, I didn't.
finger off.
Yeah, he's like, nah, I didn't get bit,
Right.
but I bit one of them. One of
there's
them
always
reached
just
up
one-
and grabbed my face, and I bit its finger off.
The-
Then the girl was
So
like,
stupid. Why would you do that?
yeah, the girl was like, did you get blood in your mouth? He's like,
No.
no, I don't think so.
But like there's always one that's secretly infected that like doesn't let you know until, and that was all cool. And then I'm like, all right, this could be like a good movie. And then like right after that, everyone just started like dying weird, like, and I could see some of the like kills they got were like pretty creative, like the fire hydrant thingy, not
Fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
extinguisher,
yeah.
the hydrant.
I hated that. I thought it
Yeah.
was so dumb.
But
What'd
they
you
were
think-
trying to be creative.
What do you think about the effects?
I was gonna say you could like, you can clearly see where it clips.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, so this is also my first watch. I've
Mhm.
never seen it before, and I also went into it with low expectations, and I still hated it. Like, I thought it was horrible. It was lazy is the best word for it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It is.
I know you said rushed. I don't think it's rushed. I think it's literally just George A. Romero going, I'm George A. Romero, so I can just make another Of the Dead movie, and everybody's gonna buy it.
Yep.
Like it wasn't. It's more of a cash grab than anything. Like I don't think he was
Right.
trying to make a good movie. And then I hated the ending where it's almost like he tries to shoehorn some kind of like higher purpose for the movie at the end when he's
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
like, oh, and this is all about people fighting over flags, and it's like, it is. Is that what this movie was supposed to be about? Because it didn't seem like it was really about anything. It just seemed like a really fucking stupid attempt at trying to make money off of a fucking George A. Romero zombie movie.
The army dude, you could tell how hard he tried to be like the main character, but
Yeah.
it just wasn't working.
Well, that was another thing. Like, who's the main character?
Facts. Yeah,
Like,
facts.
who am I supposed to care about in this movie?
Yeah.
The only person that I found myself actually giving a shit about was the fucking girl,
Dude.
the girl fucking military.
Tomboy?
Yeah, which her introduction is ridiculous too. She's just sitting there masturbating in the Jeep,
Yeah.
while those other guys are just like hanging out.
Yep. One dude's watching YouTube
And
or
she's a
some shit.
lesbian.
And is that
It's
like
like,
to me?
okay.
I saw that. I was like, is that what fucking George A. Romero thinks lesbians are? Like they just like if you're hanging out with a lesbian, eventually she's just gonna put her hand down her pants.
Very
That's just what's gonna
comfortable.
happen.
She was very comfortable baiting it up in front of people.
Well, that's because it's terrible writing for the movie. It just
So-
wouldn't happen.
Speaking of the sergeant, I wrote down that he's my least favorite character.
His name was Nicotine. That was something
Really?
else that was lazy about this movie. Everybody's names were lazy. His name was Nicotine. Her name was Tomboy. The kid that they find, his name was just Boy.
Yo, he was my favorite character. I don't know if we're there yet,
He was awful too.
but he was my favorite one.
He was a terrible actor too. Though.
Yeah, they all
like
were.
they were all so bad.
So like I'm writing down my note or typing my notes and stuff, and cause like we were thinking of like we want to give our favorite character scenes, blah blah blah. Like I didn't write anything down besides my least favorite character being Sergeant. I don't have a
I have a favorite.
I
scene.
don't have a favorite character because, like we said, all the actors were bad and just none of the characters really stood out and made you go, man, yeah.
I don't have a favorite scene either
I
for
have
that
a- yeah.
same reason.
I
There's
have a
nothing.
favorite-
There's no part of it that
I
I was
have
like,
a
okay,
favorite
that was
scene.
good.
It would have
Because-
been
Brad has a favorite
cool
scene.
if we got to see him kill those two zombie kids in the beginning. That would have been a good scene, but
Yeah.
nope, they didn't do it.
I completely forgot about that part now. Like I completely fucking forgot
Yeah.
about it because I didn't even care
And
about
like,
those kids.
whatever happened to those kids?
I guess I don't know. Like it's so stupid.
Yeah,
It's so stupid.
there's
Like they
holes
build it
everywhere.
up like
I have
they're
a
gonna do
least
something
favorite.
to these kids, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, moving on in the movie.
Well, what's your favorite scene, Brad?
It's not like favorite because
It's the baiting scene. Okay.
no, it's not my favorite because it's like a good scene. It's because it's really funny. When they start breaking out in the gunfight and they're all only standing like 20 feet away from each other and they're all
still
firing at each
But that
other.
was something else that I
and
wrote.
no one's hitting anybody.
Yeah,
These
that's
army
so
guys
annoying.
have like fucking.
But that was
AKs
something
and
else
shit.
that I wrote down though. Everybody is a perfect dead-on shot when they're shooting at zombies, but can't hit a fucking human.
Yeah, they're standing like 20 yards away from each other. Not even.
But like at one point in the movie, every single person there that missed all of those shots would have one shot kill fucking 10 zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in
Just
the
like-
head, no less.
Yeah.
They were just direct shot between the
from
eyes.
100 yards away.
Yeah,
The movie was predictable.
Absolutely.
Like when the stupid sister was walking over to the zombie sister, obviously the zombie sister's gonna bite her.
Why do people like if
Obviously.
it was a real zombie apocalypse? Why would anybody go up and be like,
and then
oh,
like
she remembers?
then the one guy when they were going out to get her, and they like roped her up and shit, and he's like holding her and saying, "Hey, it's me," and then she tries to bite his face.
Duh.
Like, duh, dude.
But one part that did shock me,
And then he's yelling for the boys, "Get her out of here! Get her!" Why can't you do it, bro?
actually didn't shock me. Like obviously the dad was going to go shoot his daughter, but at that moment I didn't expect it. When she was trying to say that she did
Yeah.
bite the
So
horse, like
that was the
Why
only
did he do
wow.
that?
That was the only wow moment I
Yeah.
have in the
'Cause
movie.
he didn't want
because of his
anyone to know
ego.
Maldron was what, right?
Like
no.
Whatever
No.
his name.
I don't
is.
think
Because
anybody's right in this movie.
She was calling the daughter was calling her dad O'Flynn there a coward in the beginning of the movie, saying, "Would you shoot
he's not
me?"
strict enough.
Yeah, would you shoot me if I became one of them? And blah blah blah. And then at the end of the movie, he shot her because she got bit, and he's like, "There, I am strict enough."
It was just for his pride.
Yeah, it was for his pride.
Brad didn't
But
watch
she
the
was.
ending.
But like I said, the wow moment for me is when the girl zombie bit the horse, and then all the other zombies started eating the horse as well. That was the only wow movement
Yeah.
or moment.
That was something I didn't fully. Maybe I just missed. I was like, "What the fuck is the deal with the horse? Why are they
Well,
excited that they're eating the horse?"
The Muldoons were trying to get them to eat something other than humans.
Right.
And when they bit the horse, it was like, oh my god, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
right.
But who's to say that the zombies won't eat humans as
Yeah,
well?
they're not gonna
They
just-
have
Yeah.
they're,
more
they're
of a-
supposed to be mindless.
yeah, they have more of a variety.
Like
now.
animals will eat humans and other animals. Like it's not
Yeah.
like
Zombies will too, man. Zombies will too.
yeah.
And like there was no music in this fucking movie.
No, like there was a score.
Yeah, there was a score, but like nothing that really made me go, "Oh, that."
So thanks
that's...
for making us watch that movie.
Well, the
Well,
point.
did you say you had a least favorite, Kristen?
least
I
favorite
don't
character?
remember. I was a moment, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, it was a scene.
all of
huh?
them. I'm just gonna say all of them were my least favorite.
Yeah, there wasn't
There was-
very much of this that I
When
enjoyed.
the dude's swimming and they're trying to shoot him, you'd obviously be able to shoot him very easily.
Yeah, that's like we were just talking about.
Yeah, you
They're
can't-
standing
But
like
that just
20 feet
pissed me
away
off.
and they can't.
Yeah,
They
but
can't
they
shoot.
can,
I'm like,
they
what?
can fucking snipe zombies out with fucking pistols.
And it's
in
not
the
like
fucking
they
head
miss
from, like,
one or
100
two
yards
shots,
away.
dude. They keep
Yeah.
The
It
first
was so
scene-
much.
predictability. The first scene when they come to the island and that Asian guy is like fishing
Yeah.
for zombies.
What the fuck was the point of that?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
And predictability, like you knew right away as soon as you seen that guy,
He's
you're like,
gonna
he's
die.
gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, it's just literally like they're just like, well, we got to get another kill in
we
here
need
somewhere.
we need
Yeah.
a time filler.
And that guy
Yeah.
wasn't even in, like I don't remember
like,
seeing that character.
after
Not
yeah
before,
after
not
that
after.
s-
That was it.
after that scene, it was like that's all it was. It was like, hey, here's the scene for
and like,
ya.
of course, his
And then-
gun slips off into the water.
Yeah.
So we can't shoot the zombie. We seen that fucking coming. That happens all the time too.
It was not a good movie.
It's hard to tell if like were they trying to be funny?
See, I
like-
saw when I rented it on Prime, it said comedy horror,
Really?
It's
Yeah,
like, is it
and I'm
is it a
like,
comedy because
is
it's so
there-
bad or
Yeah, right.
possibly.
There was.
No, they try to be funny in it. Like there was humor that. And why was there that much money
Name
in
one
that?
time you laughed.
No, like not personally, but you could tell they were trying to put some jokes in there for the audience.
Maybe.
Like they were trying to make it funny too.
I'd have to go back.
Like it wasn't
Nah,
serious.
I'm not gonna go back and rewatch it.
yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time. on
Never.
that. Never.
It wasn't.
It sucks because George A. Romero is a legend. You know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Night of the Living
Yeah.
Dead is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
and so
And
is
fucking
Dawn of the
Dawn
Dead.
of the Dead.
Why
That's
didn't you
fantastic.
make us watch those?
I
dude?
Yeah,
mean,
Day of the Dead
they
is
might
fucking
be.
great.
They might be in the future. You never know, dude.
Yeah,
You
like,
never
it
know.
just sucks. See, it's such a fucking fall from grace to me. Like I'm like he's just so good. He's made like so many, like not necessarily so many. I don't know a whole hell of a lot of his movies, but he's made some really great fucking movies.
Yeah.
To
Wasn't-
see this movie is just like, man, you fucked up at the end of your career, man.
Yeah, because
Like, you
what wasn't
fucked
this
up.
his last? Wasn't that his last movie?
I believe so. Yes.
Wasn't Land of the Dead after
That was before.
Yeah, that was like the after Day of the Dead. That was like his fourth zombie movie because he after Day of the Dead he didn't really do any zombie movies for a while, and then he came back with Land of the Dead, and then he did Diary of the Dead. Then he
Diary of
did
the
this
Dead.
one.
Okay.
Diary of the Dead was pretty decent.
I didn't hate Diary of the Dead. It was kind of cool that they had that scene from Diary of the Dead in it.
Yep.
Like the whole the fucking military people were the military people from Diary of the Dead. That was kind of cool. There's some cool things in this movie. Like it could have been all right. Like I mean, just following like that military. If they had like a decent cast, and they just made a movie about those four people, the military guys, and they find the kid, and then they have to fight zombies and shit. That would have been cool. The Scottish family feud during the zombie apocalypse and their views on whether or not they should kill the zombies, that would have made for a really cool movie. But then they like crammed them together, and
Yeah.
it's just like this, and it just did a bad job with all of it.
Yep. They took too much and put it in a little
I have
thing.
a question.
What?
Were those like the group of hillbilly people that the army people rolled up on and killed them all? Was the one guy talking about fucking one of the zombies?
What?
Because you know how they cut all their heads off and put them
Yeah,
on thing?
yep.
Was the one because he was talking about something like that? Was he talking about fucking one of the zombies?
I don't recall.
I don't think so.
I don't recall.
I think he was though.
Are you? I don't know, man.
I'm gonna
I'd have
only
to watch
rewatch
the
that
scene
part.
and be like,
I'm gonna skip to it.
Let's just assume that he was.
Because they were
That's
trying to
gross.
make them seem like hillbillies,
the
and then
movie.
they put
The
all their
movie's bad enough to put
I mean,
that in there.
That part was pretty stupid too. Like, did we really have to see him shoot every one of those heads?
yeah,
like,
that
two
was
or-
so a lot.
Like,
yeah,
after 2 or 3, you were like, okay, we get it.
Yeah,
you killed all of them. We
Yeah.
understand. Do we really have to sit here and watch you
That-
shoot
and that-
every one of these fucking
that's-
things in the head?
the Sarge, he just tries so hard to be that like badass.
It's like they tried to make him an anti-hero, but
Yeah.
it was like, so it's hard for even call him a hero.
Yeah.
You know, like
his best
he's
friend
not.
was probably the best character because he seemed like genuinely a nice guy.
The bald dude.
Yeah,
the
'Cause
only
he's
one
just-
that died.
Yeah.
yeah, like he seemed like genuinely like there's always that character, the one that's like,
Dude-
I know you're a good
Dude,
person.
when shit was about to go down and the sergeant guy took the boy into those
Yeah.
weeded areas, like get the money, get out of here. it was just so like, I
just forgot
what relate.
something I wanted to say too.
Why nothing has happened to make your guys' relationship this strong to where, like, it's just so.
Yeah, facts.
And another
It's so
thing,
dramatic,
That's facts.
but it's like you
what
don't
the
care.
hell?
You don't
what
care.
the hell are you gonna do with money?
That's what I was
during
gonna
a zombie
say.
Facts.
apocalypse.
And they like the O'Flynn's want to rob them, and they're all worried about the money, and it's like, why?
yeah,
Facts.
What good is that money gonna fucking do you later?
like that one
You
scene
might as well use it to burn it for fucking heat.
where the boy goes up to the girl and he goes, "What would you do with $1 million?" Right now, fucking nothing,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
like
not
what are you
shit.
gonna do?
We're gonna pay
In
money
the
to
zombie
travel?
apocalypse,
Like, that's
you're
a
gonna-
real existential question in the situation they're in.
zombie apocalypse. You're gonna loot and steal, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking
like
use money to buy things.
I
Yeah, no,
seriously
it didn't
doubt.
work.
I seriously doubt anybody is working during a zombie apocalypse.
If
I
anyone
don't
Nobody's
know.
likes
accepting
this
money
movie,
for anything either. Like, who's gonna fucking accept money for anything?
if somebody watches this and they like this movie, I want a 5-paragraph essay as to how this
Seriously,
movie's good.
give me a good
Yeah.
reason why you like this movie.
All right, since the
I assure
since,
you, nobody
since
has a
we're
good reason.
since we're right there, I probably feel like I already know all your guys' answers. But since we're here, don't watch, rent it, buy it.
Don't watch.
Don't watch.
yeah, don't watch.
Don't
bother.
Absolutely
Don't
not.
Don't
waste your
fucking
time.
bother. Don't waste your money.
I'm gonna say don't watch
Like-
as well.
It's fucking bad, man. It's so bad.
You will waste your time. with this
R.I.P.
movie.
George A. Romero.
R.I.P.
Are we
Thank
gonna
God you're
just-
gone. If you were gonna keep putting out garbage like this.
But
All right.
sad.
So let's go. Now let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. All right.
Oh,
So we're gonna do audience and critic reviews.
Guess it,
Let's do
right?
audience first. We're gonna guess. Cody, audience review.
Oh, I don't have audience. 15.
Kristen,
27.
Brad.
I'm gonna say like 10.
All right. Audience scored it a 20%.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
Now critic score. Cody.
I accidentally saw the critic score,
Oh.
so you could skip over me.
Oh, okay. Kristen.
10.
Brad.
11.
Critics scored it 30%.
Like, how did the critics like
How-
this movie
yeah.
more than the
What?
audience did? I don't understand that at all.
About even like how bad it was.
That's got to be like a little bit of the critics not wanting to trash George A. Romero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Because
probably
he
got
is such
paid
a
some.
legend.
They're being biased. They're
Yeah.
giving him too much respect.
And there's some of these, because some of these critics are going to be like horror movie critics from like Fangoria and shit like
Yeah.
that. And sometimes they judge movies a little bit like more easy, like fucking horror movies. Like if a horror movie comes up that they're going to criticize, they go way easy on it because they have like a different idea of what good horror is, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like a good movie.
Yeah. a
Sometimes
good-
I don't like
good movie.
hate.
So if you like that, don't watch this movie.
So what? I mean, 30% still isn't good.
Yeah, that's definitely not a good score.
Yeah, but it's about 25% more than this one deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So what would you score it?
What I just said, 5%.
5%?
I would give it 5%.
I'd give it 20%.
20%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't hate it.
I'd give this movie a 10.
10? I was going to say 10% as well because
10%
My-
for effort about getting everything together.
yeah, I'm going to say 10% because George A. Romero's the man and zombies are cool. But fuck the movie because the story sucks.
Someone
There's
should.
no
There is
story.
No,
story,
this
really.
movie has potential to be actually good. Like
Yeah,
they
it
set
does,
up
for
a
sure.
bunch. So someone should redo it and make it better.
Like if they, somebody took time to write it instead of
Yeah.
writing it and filming it in like 5 days.
Like that idea of having you feud over to keep them alive or not is a good story.
And
Like
why-
you could do shit with that.
Why is there like 2 Scottish families feuding on an island off the coast of Delaware?
Dude, fact.
Because they literally
I was
say that
wondering,
the
too.
island is off the coast of Delaware.
I was
And
wondering
they're-
that.
It's not like it doesn't seem like they're on that boat for fucking days to
Yeah,
fucking sail over
yeah.
to the UK.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, why do they have these accents?
See, dude?
Yeah. But
Trying
not
to
everybody had the accents.
Yeah.
When they went back over there was a bunch of cowboys that talked like they were
Yeah,
from the South.
I didn't understand that
Yeah,
either.
Wow, holes, man. Holes everywhere
But
through
if
the
you
movie.
have this story, you could do something good with it. Do it.
It's a zombie apocalypse,
Then I'd
and
watch
that
it.
island was safe and stuff, so people from all over are going to it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch a zombie movie, watch a good zombie movie like 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, watch that. You want scary zombies? Zombies that run. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
scary.
that's fucking scary.
Not zombies that you can apparently kill with a fire extinguisher.
The whole
Why did
fast
the
in, like,
zombie
2
put his
seconds.
mouth on the fucking? Like,
Yeah,
why
he
did he
clearly,
do that? It
like-
was like, oh,
Yeah, he clearly voluntarily just went.
Well, the guy,
It wasn't like he shoved in his. No,
Maybe
the
he
guy
was a
was
gay
like,
zombie.
the guy was like, "Come on, I dare you," or
maybe
whatever.
he was a gay zombie. You guys are fucking weird.
that's what I say. You pull your dick out. The zombie's just like, okay. Oh.
Yeah, dude. But overall, could be good, but it's not. So,
Yeah. All right. So Survival of the Dead. Don't watch it.
Hopefully, we never have a bad review like this on any other one
Yeah.
we fucking pick.
Seriously.
I don't know. I don't mind talking shit about bad
Yeah.
movies.
So-
this was fun. If anything, I'm gonna start picking horrible movies so we can all just trash movies.
Yeah. That. Well, I mean, it's fun talking shit. So give us all the shitty movies, dude.
It's fun to hate watch a movie too. Like if you want to watch this, hate watch it. Know
Yeah.
that you're gonna hate it and just laugh at all the fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible CGI.
You'll be
The CGI is
better
so
off.
bad. Such bad. Like for fucking 2009, the CGI looked like shit.
Yeah. It
Bad.
should have been a lot better. Should have been a
Yeah.
lot better. But next week we got Brad. Brad's gonna be choosing a movie. Do you have any clues or anything?
So, I got a couple clues for you. One is a character in the movie got Alec Baldwin before Alec Baldwin was a thing.
If you know what that means.
If you know, you know.
And
You know,
then
you know.
my second clue is a popular WCW superstar was made in the image of the main character of this movie.
Bam.
Those were
Make
good
sure to
clues.
comment your answers. And
I
see
didn't
if-
know that, but I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make sure you comment your answers if you think you know this movie.
Facts.
My name is Chad. You can find me on Instagram at ChattyDub420. Twitter, you can find me ChattyDub4_20. And I do have a TikTok, ChattyDub420. What about you?
You can find me on Instagram, Mr. Greenbud 4_20. For same thing for TikTok, Mr. Greenbud 4_20. And you can find me on Twitter at CGreenbud.
You. What about you?
You can find me on Instagram, CraigJC_247. And you can find me on TikTok, my name. And then we also have a podcast Instagram. And you all should follow that shit.
Yeah.
And
at
comment.
Everybody
And interact with
Podcast.
us. We're cool.
Hell yeah. What about you, dog?
Scruff the Pothead on Instagram, and that's pretty much the only place you can find me.
Hell yeah. Be sure to like, comment, share. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.